What's up, guys, and welcome to the Megaera raid guide. As always, the abilities will be scrolling above my head, but there's a little bit of stuff to cover in this fight, so let's get right into it. The biggest thing that you need to know about this fight is it is a Hydra fight, and the typical Hydra lore is once you kill a head, two spawn in the back. There's three different heads in normal modes. There's a Venom head, a Flame head, and then like a Frost head, okay? So what you want to do is you want to kill each of them in a row. So Venom, Frost, Fire, Venom, Frost, Fire, Venom, Frost, Fire. The reason being is because every time you kill a head of the same kind, the heads in the back get stronger and stronger. And as this fight goes on, it gets more difficult, and more damage will be coming out as you kill more heads. So really this fight is try to get him to the last guy and then burn him as quick as you can. The main mechanics that you need to watch out for is tanks obviously need to face the Hydras being tanked. There's two up at a time. Face them away from each other, pointing away from each other so that they don't breathe on anything but the tank. That's really the biggest thing. The next thing that you have to understand is once you kill one, they will do an ability called Rampage, and this hits everybody in the raid like an absolute truck. And that's at the beginning, so by the end it really is a raid wiper. So what you need to do is make sure that you have all your auras, all your healing cooldowns, everything lined up for this Rampage, because it is a longer, high intensity damage phase. You will need to cycle these cooldowns. You can't just blow them all at the start. That's going to be extremely important for you to understand. The main things that you have to watch out for is the Flame Head will put cinders on a person. Okay, it's a 30-second debuff. It hurts. You need to pretty much run out. We had a stacking point on ours, which was the purple marker. You pretty much ran to the purple marker with your cinders. You got the spell to drop the zone. GG. You just left it out there. Nobody stands in it. If you stand in cinders, it will pretty much kill you. The Frost guy will do like a, oh gosh, what's the guy's name from BOT that like had the following ice thing? It's kind of the same exact principle. Once you get it, you just want to kite it away. We actually also kited this towards purple. The reason we did this is because if you use cinder on top of the frozen stuff, it negates the frozen stuff. So that's why we did that. It was pretty simple. So we pretty much just had, if you got a debuff, you went to purple, GG at that point. Other than that, once a head died, you stacked. The other big thing you have to watch out for is the Venom head will do like an acid pool, and the closer you are to it, the harder it hits. So make sure that you're further away from that than you need to be. Other than that, guys, it's pretty much just kill a head, stack up and get healed, kill a head, stack up and get healed. The only time you really need to move outside of that is make sure that you're 5 yards apart from everybody, and to make sure that if you do get one of the debuffs I talked about, Cinder, or the Frost, or the Ice Lance, whatever you want to call it, once that's following you, again, just go to the same stacking point so you always know what stacking point you have to go to. Obviously, you do not run through the frozen stuff. It does hurt quite a bit, and it will slow you. So you just really don't want to do that. Your healers don't need any extra stress than they're already having to deal with, as this is a really big heal check more than anything. The DPS timer isn't stringent. The problem is as the fight continues, you need to kill these heads faster and faster. For this purpose, we actually did pop hero towards the end of the fight, mainly to help our healers and also to burn that last guy down without having, as you know, with trying to have as few deaths as humanly possible while killing this boss. But if you can do all those things, guys, it's really not that hard of a fight. Just remember to have your healing cooldown cycle. Tanks face the things away. Range stay spread out, loosely spread, and then once you know, if you get a debuff, you go to a central marker that your raid leader allocates for you. After that, you stack up on a marker, either blue or green, as you can see in this video. And we did it, actually, we did have a strategy based on that, obviously based on what head we were killing, where we were stacking up, so that we could all hit the boss while stacked, while healing. So keep that in mind too, as you do need to understand which boss you're killing, where you're going to stack, etc. But if you can do those things, this fight's not that hard. You can get this down pretty quick. See you in the next one.